Welcome back once again to the last session of this particular Drosophila embryogenesis. So here I have just plotted three rough diagrams regarding oocyte mRNAs, early cleavage embryo, and the role of anterior and posterior genes. Now, in oocyte mRNAs, what I have shown is the concentration of the different mRNAs found inside the oocyte. Now, you know bicoid mRNA is there, caudal mRNA is there, hunchback mRNA is there, the posterior end is nanos mRNA. Now, from this diagram, at times they will ask some diagrammatic questions. With this diagram, they can ask you to come to some conclusion. So, I am telling, in the first diagram, basically these three are which one? Model of anterior posterior pattern generation by the Drosophila maternal effect genes. Now, in this first particular oocyte mRNA diagram, it is shown that the hunchback and caudal mRNAs are distributed throughout the oocytes. So, if we take the square box as oocyte, hunchback and caudal, it's marked here, hunchback and caudal, these are present throughout the oocytes. Everywhere in oocyte it is present entirely. But at the anterior pole, you can find bicoid mRNA is getting translated. And at the posterior side, you can see which one? Posterior side, you can see the message of nanos mRNA is getting translated. So these are the things. From this diagram, what you have to understand is hunchback and caudal mRNA is present all over in the oocyte. But in the oocyte, bicoid mRNA is getting translated at the anterior side and nanos mRNA is getting translated at the posterior side. That is regarding the oocyte mRNA diagram. The next diagram is about the early cleavage embryo protein. Now in this diagram, what they are showing is bicoid can elevate the level of which one? Hunchback protein in the anterior of the embryo by binding to the enhancers of the hunchback gene and stimulating its transcription. Bicoid can enhance the production of or elevate the level of hunchback protein in the anterior side of the embryo. This bicoid one elevates the hunchback protein in the anterior of the embryo by binding to the enhancers of the hunchback gene and stimulating its transcription. Only this one is the highlighting role inside this early cleavage embryo during this stage. And the next one is regarding the anterior gene's role. Now the anterior gene, the bicoid protein inhibits the translation of caudal protein. Now in the anterior formation of the embryo, which mRNA will function the most? It's the bicoid mRNA. So we are sure we don't want which one? This caudal mRNA. So for that, what it does is the bicoid protein inhibits the translation of the caudal RNA, allowing caudal protein to be synthesized only in the posterior part of the cell. The caudal protein is required where? In the posterior part of the cell. So bicoid protein only when the mRNA is translated, it gives to the posterior part. So the bicoid mRNA makes sure that this protein inhibits the translation of. To block the inhibition, I have shown which symbol? This particular symbol to show the inhibition. So bicoid protein inhibits the translation of the caudal RNA, allowing caudal protein to be synthesized only in the posterior of the cell. Similarly, nanos protein, here the posterior side, nanos protein in conjunction with which one? Pumilio protein binds to hunchback mRNA, preventing its translation in the posterior portion of the embryo. Because there, the which one? Posterior part, hunchback is not required. Nanos and caudal is required. So it has to suppress the formation of which one? Translation of hunchback mRNA. It has to only promote the translation of nanos mRNA, which is done with the help of a gene known as OSCAR gene. Nanos mRNA with the help of OSCAR gene result in the formation of nanos protein. A nanos protein with pumilio, that is a repressor protein, pumilio protein will prevent the translation of hunchback mRNA in the posterior region. Likewise here, in bicoid mRNA to get translated into bicoid protein, certain genes and proteins are getting assisted by it. That is cortex is a gene, then grosone is a transcription factor, and staufin is a protein product. So cortex, grosone and staufin will help bicoid mRNA to translate into bicoid protein, which prevents the translation of the bicoid protein prevents the translation of caudal mRNA into caudal protein, which is required in which one? For the posterior development of the embryo. ഇവിടെ എന്ത് മതി? ആൻറ്റീരിയറിൽ ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ ബൈക്കോഡ് mRNA ബൈക്കോഡ് പ്രോട്ടീൻ ആയ മാത്രം മതി. അതിന് കോർട്ടെക്സ്, ഗ്രോസോൺ, സ്റ്റോഫിൻ എന്നീ ഫാക്ടേഴ്സാണ് സഹായിക്കുന്നത്. എന്നിട്ട് ബൈക്കോഡ് പ്രോട്ടീൻ എന്ത് പ്രിവെൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യും? കോഡൽ mRNAയുടെ ട്രാൻസ്ലേഷനെ പ്രിവെൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യും. കാരണം കോഡൽ പ്രോട്ടീൻ ഇവിടെ വരേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല, അത് പോസ്റ്റീരിയർ ഫോർമേഷനുള്ള സംഭവം. ഹോപ്പ് യു ഗോട്ട് ഇറ്റ്. Next video I will repeat it once again. Bye.